Hi, Louis here, Head of Product at Motion. In this lesson, we're going to explore Motion's projects, how they work, why they're helpful, and how you can use them to stay on top of everything at work. Projects are the foundation of Motion's AI-powered project management system. Whether you're working on a product launch, a marketing campaign, or client deliverables, Motion ensures that every task is tracked, scheduled, and completed efficiently. Let's get started. What is a project in Motion? A project in Motion is a collection of tasks and stages grouped under a single initiative. Projects help organize work into structured phases, providing clear visibility into deadlines, dependencies, and team responsibilities. Unlike traditional project management tools, Motion uses AI-driven scheduling to ensure that work moves forward automatically. This means tasks are scheduled dynamically based on deadlines, priorities, and availability. Dependencies are managed without manual tracking, and you always know when a project will be completed. With Motion, you don't need to spend time manually updating task lists and schedules. Motion does it for you. As you can see, I'm here in my Motion instance. I'm in my Projects in Motion document in my private space. I'm going to show you a few ways to create projects. The first and easiest one is by just pressing slash, saying new project, and giving the project a name. So I'm going to call this project 1. As soon as I hit enter, the project gets created. Where is the project? It's right here, still under my private space. I'm going to nest this document inside the project. Now the document is inside the project. If I click on the project, you will see that I have this navigate view. In here, I can see all the documents inside the project. But if I want to see the tasks, I can click here on the task list. As you can see, there's no tasks. So let's add a few tasks. The first task is going to be to initiate project 1. As soon as I click save, you will see that this task gets auto-scheduled on Friday, March 14th at 11:30 a.m. It's on my calendar, and this task is on track. If I look at my calendar, I can see that initiate project 1 is right here on the calendar on Friday, March 14th. Let's go back to the project. Let's add a few more tasks. So let's say execute on project 1, reach out to clients, make sure the project is on track, create invoices, send invoices to client, and complete and close project. So now I have all my 7 tasks inside my project. As you can see, they're all scheduled on March 14th, and they're all ahead of schedule. Let's take a look at the calendar again, and you'll see all the tasks are here. Let's go back to the project and see some of the task fields that are here. You can see that each of these tasks is 30 minutes, which means the project duration right now is 4 hours. You can see it up here. Project deadline is Wednesday, March 26th. There's no completed time, and here are some other fields. Let's go and select all these tasks, change the priority to high, and let's change the duration. They're each gonna be 4 hours. Click save, and let's see what that does to the project. So as you can see here, now they're scheduled on different dates. The project is still ahead of schedule by 12 days, and I can optimize it by just clicking the optimize button. Okay, so now let's take a look at the Gantt chart so we can see these projects on a timeline. Let's click here on Gantt, and I can see that the annual retreat project, it's a pretty long running project. So I can see my project 1 right here, and I can still see that it's ahead of schedule. If I wanna give it more days, I can just grab it and expand it. If I wanna move it around, you can see that the ETA became ahead of schedule. I can move it around to here, for example. Now it's on track. Let's grab it and let's put it right here, for example. And let's see what happens. Project's still on track. It's 10 days ahead of schedule. But now let's see what happens if I drag the deadline right there. You can see that the project immediately becomes missed deadline because the tasks just don't fit. There's one more thing I want to show you about projects, which is the project details view. So if I click on a project, for example, right here, I can see project title, I can give it a description. I can see all my tasks, who they're assigned to. I can open up the tasks. I see my documents, and you can see the comments section down here, which is how I can communicate with my team about this project. I can change the color of my project. Let's make this one blue. Let's go back, see it on the timeline. I don't like that my project is past due, so I'm gonna go ahead and fix it. There's a few more ways to create projects. You can click on the new button up here and create a new project. And in here, you'll see a few options. You can create a project from a template, or you can create a project from scratch. I recommend you try Create Project Workflow with AI. This automatically creates a template for you, so you don't have to think about it too much. We're gonna cover that in a different lesson. You can also create a project right from the Gantt chart. To do that, I need to turn off this setting to consolidate rows. This will add a row for every single project. And I can just grab from right here. Let's say I want to create a new project from here to here. Create a project from scratch. Let's call it project 2. Click save. Let's make this one green. Let's go back and we can see it right here. You can see that this project has no ETA because there's no auto schedule tasks in this project. You can also create a project by clicking on this plus button right here and clicking on new project, or by clicking on any folder and clicking plus and adding a new project. I'm gonna go ahead and put these projects in a folder right here, new folder. These are tutorial projects. Click save. You see the folder right here. I'm gonna put this folder all the way up here, grab this project, put it there, grab this project, put it there. And now my projects are right here. Let's look at some best practices for using motion projects. First, you should try using templates as much as you can. For repeatable projects, use project workflow templates. More on that in a different lesson. This saves you time and ensures consistency. You should keep all your tasks in motion. If a task isn't in motion, it's not being managed. And lastly, you should trust Motion's AI to optimize your workloads. If you have all your tasks in motion and all your projects in motion, Motion will automatically schedule all those tasks for you and give you accurate ETAs. And as you move those projects around, tasks will automatically follow that project's deadlines and start dates. That way, you don't have to manually update your tasks all the time. Let's recap. Here's a quick summary of what we've covered. Projects in motion keep work organized and ensure every task is accounted for. AI-powered scheduling automatically adjusts tasks based on deadlines, dependencies, and team availability. Motion eliminates manual tracking and status updates by keeping everything dynamic. And following best practices like using project templates and trusting AI scheduling helps teams get the most out of Motion. All right, that's it for this lesson. I'll see you on the next one. Until then, happy scheduling and bye-bye.